Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I am back for more Tomb Raider 1 after having to take a little bit of an absence because of my eye. So unfortunately when I started recording, I was only able to do the first level. But now that my eye's a bit better, we're going to go ahead and continue, starting with the city of Vilacamba. So without further ado, let's get on into it. Although I have to admit, that is one of my favourite bits of music that was on in the background just then, and I could quite easily have sat there listening to it for a little bit longer, but let's get moving, shall we? And that was all of them. Minimal damage taken. Alright, so let's make our way down through here. Now again, obviously I'll be showing you where all the secrets are. I always thought that looked a bit suspicious, like there should be something behind there, but there isn't. And I've got to admit, when I first saw it, it did get my attention, and I was looking at it for a very long time. You're going to find a lot of bats along these corridors as well, just to point that one out. Oh. So there's a med kit just over here in the corner. That's our first pickup of the level. And we'll follow the path around. Let's see, where are we? Just want to make sure I'm clearing everything out. This door here we'll be going through later, but not just yet. Don't think there was anything around here, but we will just double check. Just for completion's sake. And that pretty much loops us around to the beginning again. So that's all the outside tunnels done. Now we'll go ahead and start working on the centre area here. And we're going to start by, what we're going to need to do here is, I'll just put the guns away for a second here because we're going to need to be quick on our feet for this. We need to immediately climb. Oh God. Well, we need to get to that ledge. There we go. There is a medkit up here, and I've got to admit, losing that large medkit was not part of the plan. But we can successfully take the bear out from up here without taking a hit. That's if he comes back in. Just grab this medkit. So unfortunately I wasn't quite quick enough on my feet, so I ended up wasting a large medkit, which if I'm honest I'm not happy about, but it is what it is. It's just one of those things. There we go, he's down. Right, next then we're going to go ahead and jump down into the water here. Oops, wrong way. And there's two secrets to be had to this tunnel. Now, first things first, we're going to take the right tunnel, because we actually need to go and activate the lever first in order to get to the other secret, which requires us to go up this way. Now, first things first, we're going to go and head just over here because there's a switch just here. and that's what's going to give us our oxygen, because without it we're not going to be able to get back and forth because we just don't have a big enough oxygen pool, unfortunately. So we can go ahead and just hop up here for another med kit. And then we can activate this switch here, which will open the door there, and that will lead us back out into the main area. However, we're not done just yet. We're going to go back down, and we're looking for another lever over on the other side. It'll be behind one of the pillars. I believe it's the one closest to the wall over in the corner here. Let's have a look. Yep, there it is. Okay, hopefully I should just about have enough oxygen to make it, I believe. The reason you need that hatch open, like I said, is because when you first enter the water tunnel, you've not got enough oxygen to get all the way down, pull that switch, then come all the way back. There just isn't enough oxygen. Okay, so we've got ourselves some Magnum rounds. We won't be getting our hands on the Magnums just yet, that's a little bit later on. And if you know where to look, you can actually get them a lot earlier than where they actually drop normally, should I say. Right, let's go ahead and make our way back through these tunnels now. That's the underwater tunnels done. Okay, so from here we're going to go to... let me just get my bearings. Right, it's that side we want, because we're looking for a door with a switch right next door to it, and it is over here. Okay, so this will be a... actually, I think it's a running jump. Yeah, it's a running jump. And then another running jump with a set. Now, obviously, if you fail to make this jump, you can still get to the med kit. You just have to pull the block out. But it means giving yourself a little bit of extra work, because then you need to push the block back again. So if you can make the jump, you'll save yourself a heck of a lot of time. Oh, come on. So, two bats to deal with. Now, there's two items to be had here. Obviously the little statue thing that we need. That will be for later on. But more importantly, the key that will allow us to progress into the next stage of the level. hop up here. And there's going to be a few more bats. And at this point, if you're not particularly confident at this game, I would recommend saving your game here. Grab that large medkit. One more bat to deal with just there. Actually make that 2. And you just drop down from here. And then from here we're going to head for a door that we saw earlier. It will be just over here in between these pillars. Now obviously we've already cleared the bats out, so we don't need to worry too much about that now. Or at least I think we cleared them all out. Okay, beware of traps here. We've got the darts. And then just as we get inside here, there's going to be a few walls. There's going to be a few more walls further up as well. But if you're quick enough, you can dispatch them before they get anywhere near you. I think that's all of them. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take this left doorway here. There's my favourite Tomb Raider music, one of. Might be a few more bats along these corridors as well, so just be careful of that. Amazing choir we've got for this song. Sadly, I'm going to have to switch that music off now. Annoyingly, because I do like that piece of music. It's so soothing and relaxing. Oh, right. Drop them this way. Obviously be careful not to drop down in the wrong place like I've done on so many occasions where you'll then end up tumbling down. Obviously we do want to head down, but we want to do it in a specific way. So there's a medkit just here as well. Oops. Okay, so now we want the door on the far right. And this one's a little bit more of a pain in the bum because of the falling platforms. However, if you come in from this side, you can dodge most of those collapsing platforms. Just get up. Come on. Let me up, come on. There we go. You can literally just climb up this side and literally completely dodge all those platforms. Whereas if we went down the other side, we would have to run along those collapsing ones at the bottom and then along these next ones over here. But you can cut all those falling platforms out just by simply going up this flank. Okay, the corner on this one. Right. Okay, so next we're going to save our game here, and in a minute we are going to drop down. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just check where the ledge is, because I have run off the edge here so many times thinking I can just drop down, and I've ended up plummeting. So what you're going to do is you're going to come along this side here and just drop down here, and that will allow for a nice easy access down to the bottom here. Now we have one secret left to go and get now as well. Everything else has been picked up, and obviously we're going to make our way through this middle door here now. Now we need to be careful with the blades as well, so we need to get our timings just right here, which is another reason why I saved the game as well just before I drop down, because sometimes this can go a little bit wrong. That's the first one. So there's 3 blades in total. We don't want to get too close, otherwise we'll get shish kebabbed. Oddly enough, after we get past these blades, there is actually a lever that will allow us to turn those blades off. I never really understood it myself. Now there is a bear, you probably heard it, growling. Just get my bearings here a second. So we want to drop down this way, and there's actually a tunnel here somewhere that's going to let us get topside safely. I'm just trying to locate the darn thing. It must be at the other end. Let's have a look. Oh, there it is. It's right under my nose. I mean, we could simply just step up on the side there, but then obviously we'd get mauled by a bear, and that's just no fun. So we'll just make our way around here, and then what you're going to do is you come up here, and we needed to get around here anyway because there's a switch that needs to be pulled in order to access the door that will lead us into the next level, which is just located over here. And come on, come out of there. Oh, look at that, he stood up on his back legs. That is so cool. I've never seen him do that before in all the years I've been playing this game. Whoops, that wasn't part of the plan, but oh well, we'll make it work. I mean, we're close enough to the end now anyway, so... There we go, job done. Now, like I said, we do still have one more secret to go for. We're going to go get that now. So the exit to the level is just there. We'll come back to that in just a sec. So we make our way up through here, up these stairs. First off, you'll notice a lever just over there. That's the one I was talking about that shuts the blades off. I don't really know why they put it there, what the purpose of it is. I mean, you know, you pass the blades at this point, so the only thing I can think of is perhaps they put it in there in case you screwed up and forgot something back towards the beginning and you wanted to go back for it, perhaps. I don't know. Never understood it. But then this game was made in the 90s, so I guess it's not supposed to make sense. So the easy clips are the only things sat in that secret area. Now obviously we don't get the easies for quite some considerable time. You actually, the first time you can get your hands on them is in the Century of the Ski-On level, and it's actually the only secret for that level. But it's an absolute pig to do, and you have to know exactly where to jump to. But when we get to it, I will show you guys how to do it. So first things first, let's go ahead and finish off this level. So thank you very much for watching. If you've liked what you've seen, then hit that like button. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I want to try and hit a target of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be much appreciated. After all, I do all of this for you guys. And I'll see you all next time, where we will make our way through the Lost Valley. So take care, folks.